half of the green team contestants have already been eliminated. Well, actually it's not half. One more green team elimination and they'll go from 14 to 7 contestants, but it may not be a bad thing for them. Lil Luigi here, Item Feud episode 3.2. Today we're going to be spinning wheels to decide the fate of some of the contestants. Oops, was that a spoiler? We'll get to that later. First, we got more fan art. Masterrock9 is here to give us glorious fan art of them writing a submission for this round at 3 a.m. That's all the fan art. Now it's time for item usage, so let me say more filler so that the transition can happen. Alright, first Azim used slap on Lee's, making them lose 3%. They must feel hurt. Brizzlebrip used stress again, so the submission deadline will once again be reduced by 12 hours. Jammo used meme to make another submission that score doesn't count. Kyle used discredit on Chainsaw Brayden. Nothing happens to Brayden, but if they place above Kyle, then they will get a 3% boost. Lady Molab used Super Breed on the green team, so their score will be subtracted by 1%. Lee's also used discredit on Brayden, so if they place above them, they'll get a 3% boost. Squish used not this again. I'm gonna have to put a clip from their DDLC playthrough.
Hi again, Percival. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my...
Maxfecto used Wheel of Fate on Chainchomp Brayden, and Brayden decided to spend this wheel one time. So let's see what they got. If they want to, they can send a video of them stapling bread to get a 3% boost for a round. Omelette also used Super Green on the green team, so their score will be subtracted by 2% total. Percy used Paige to make another submission. If both of them get under 50%, only the worst one will count. Otherwise, the best one will count. They also used Wheel of Fate on Maxfecto. Max chose to spin this wheel 5 times, so let's see what happened. Max got Big Chungus and Among Us sneakers, but they won't be able to use these items unless they use Percy's Doki Doki LP 2 times in 2 different videos. They also won't get items for 2 rounds until they send a video of them stapling bread to a tree. This includes this round, and they didn't send any bread videos, so... Well, that's a lot of items, but at least items are being used this season. And with that, let's start up results. The person who answered the prompt. It looks like these items actually have hidden side effects I didn't notice. Pick an item and tell me the secret side effect it has. The best was... War Bunny! They submitted the submission. If guest commentator and revolution are used on the same round, the current guest becomes a new item feud host. They really thought they could get away with giving side effects to 2 items? Well, guess what, War Bunny? You're only gonna give me a side effect for the item guest commentator. Congratulations, you get a prize. In second place is... Angel, who made the flashbang change your roll color, which some contestants might actually like. In third place is... Based Shotgun! I didn't expect the person who purposely made a bad submission in round 1 to get into the super cool yellow zone. Good work climbing up here with your amazing addition to Hugs. In fourth place is... Omelette with a submission that rewards you for your charity work. In fifth place is... Lady Molab, who used the item they were adding a side effect to. I won't be able to say its name though, I want you guys to keep your hearing. The lame non-prizer that got in the yellow zone is... Masterrock9, who turned a crown into the golden crab. And now for the kinda yellow zone. These are the contestants in it. Nakaunuk, Amazing Pikachu 37, Chainchomp Brayden, Lee's, Chalkin, and Percy. Looks like Lee's discredit canceled out the slap they got from Azim. Also, Percy's page worked because one of their submissions was over 50%. And the gray zone is... Koopa, Brizzlebrip, Chicken, Maxfecto, Kyle, and Tanker. Kyle's discredit has worked, but it didn't affect their rank. And the kinda red zone is... Squish, Yoshi Awesome, Super Rainbows, Percy's Page, Azim, and Monica. Percy's Page was the most controversial submission, and I can see why. It was a good use of a page. And lastly, the super lame red zone. The contestants in it are... Jammo, Ice Cream, Single Devilo, Deez, Andrew, and Jammo's meme. Looks like Jammo got in the red zone twice, and their meme was the least controversial since it was so terrible. And now it's time to see which team will lose a life. This is the last time I'll say this, so make sure to keep this in your brain forever. The team line that's closest to the bottom will lose a life. Go! Uh-oh. Don't forget to vote on these name and icon ideas too. Lost a life. This is truly saddening. You can tell by the music. Their teamwork could only do so much. In fact, it was going to make them have the best score if it wasn't for those super breams. Lady Moleb and Omelette used them at a great time. If it wasn't for them, the purple team would have lost a life. Be careful, green team. It's guaranteed that 50% of your teammates are going to be eliminated, and if you lose one more life, 80% of your teammates will be gone. But let's forget about that and look at some cool stats. Moleb has jumped up and now has the second best average percentile. Base now has the most inconsistent placement. Hopefully they can keep getting good scores though. Chain Chomp Brayden has taken the lead for longest submission on average. Also, take a look at who's really become popular. Will anyone be able to stop their popularity? That was super interesting, right? Well, let's look at the round 4 prompt. It is, everyone thinks they understand what the colors and symbols on flags mean, but they don't know anything. Pick a flag and tell me the real meaning behind the color or symbols. Here's an example submission. You might think the M on the Mario flagpole flag stands for Mario, but in reality it stands for mediocre. Can you guess why? Answer this prompt by March 3rd, 4 a.m. CST. Comment down which item usage this round you appreciate the most. Like, subscribe, bye! Thank you, Brizzlebrip and Percy, for supporting me on Patreon.